What is up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lex, and today I'm going to be sharing with y'all my top fragrance mist picks for this spring season. I am super excited. The vast majority of these, y'all, are honestly Bath & Body Works scents that you can grab in store right now that I think are going to be great for you to incorporate into your collection this spring. Or if you already have some of these, hopefully this video inspires you to go into your collection and pull those out as this weather is starting to warm up and get us in the mood for spring. So if you are interested in seeing what my top body mist picks for spring are, then definitely keep on watching, and also do not forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and also do not forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed. Now let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so I'm actually going to start with one that was on my winter recommendations list. This is such a favorite of mine. I actually just emptied a bottle of this. I want to say in my last empties video I showed you guys, I already had a backup ready to go, and I just absolutely love this scent and feel like it is perfect year round, but spring specifically. Bath & Body Works Honeycomb scent. This one is the scent for the Shea Moisture Honey line, and y'all, I am so glad they made this into a fragrance mist because it smells so good, y'all. This is one of the perfect sweet, slightly floral spring scents that I feel like it's going to layer so well with so many things. Just get this very warm, sweetened honey scent. There's something a little floral and perfumey in the background, but for the most part, y'all, this just smells so good to me, and it always gets me compliments. Literally, like the last bottle I went through it so fast just because I was always spraying it because I just wanted that to be the scent people remember me by. It smelled really feminine, classy, and I absolutely love this one. So every time I go on the website to look for this line in general, it's like sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not, and some stores have it and some stores don't. So hopefully I can link this one for y'all if you don't already have it, but if not, definitely try to get your hands on Honeycomb. This next one is one that is unfortunately discontinued. I want to say they brought this out specifically for this past semi-annual sale, so maybe we'll see it pop back out for summer semi-annual sale, who knows. This was from the Emily in Paris collection, and this is Macaron Cloud. I don't know if y'all can see, but she already has quite the dent in her, and I have a backup bottle for this as well. Macaron Cloud has notes of Macaron Delight, Parisian Spun Sugar, and Pink Berries. Y'all, I love this scent so much, and I feel like I remember telling you guys this when I first got this, but this reminds me so much of a scent that Bath & Body Works never brought back, which is Wrapped in Vanilla. It has this airy confectioner's like spun sugar vibe that Wrapped in Vanilla had, and I always felt like Wrapped in Vanilla had a hint of something fruity in there. It just smelled like sweet spun sugar. It almost has like this airy cotton candy vibe. It's also in the same family as like Cotton Candy Clouds, but I also get a little bit of that fluffy macaron DNA in there as well. So overall, this is just a perfect girly, fun, sweet, easy to wear, fruity spring gourmand. Again, it's just very whimsical and lightweight, but it still has some sweetness to it. And as you guys can see, I put quite a dent in this when I first got it, but I'm just excited to bring her out for spring and layer this with my fruity florals because I think it's just going to go perfectly together. The next two I'm going to do together because I did haul these recently. So if you did not see that video where I hauled the entire collection of this, including the fragrance, definitely check that out. I will link it up top. But this is from Snif's Hot Cake collection. And basically that entire collection was centered around pancakes and pancake toppings. And these were the mists, which were considered to be the toppings for the pancake perfumes. Extra Whip, as well as berry styles. And this is basically supposed to be the berries and whipped cream on top of your pancakes. And at first, y'all, I already knew that I was going to really enjoy this one. The Extra Whip, I wasn't completely sold on, and I do still feel the performance of it could be better. But the reason I selected these as my spring fragrance mist picks is because this one specifically is going to be the perfect airy, fluffy whipped vanilla that I can literally throw on top of anything. It literally, to me, smells like cold whipped cream straight out of a can. And you kind of think like, oh, whipped cream doesn't have a scent, but I feel like this is going to be a great layering scent if you want to add some creaminess to your fragrances. If you have something that you feel is a little bit too floral, like lactonic creamy scents like this are the perfect scent to mellow out a fragrance that you might feel is too sharp or too green. And a lot of times in spring when we're wearing those fruity florals, I feel like scents like this are perfect for that. So I'm excited to incorporate this one because, again, it's very simple. It's very basic. I've also been wearing this a lot to bed. And overall, it's just a cozy, easy to reach for, easy to throw on, creamy, whipped, fluffy vanilla scent. It also has a little bit of a woody dry down as well. So I feel like, again, it makes it perfectly layerable with a lot of different scents. Berry Styles is going to be good for spring as well because even though this has a very prominent blueberry, blackberry type of note, This also has lime in it, which I feel like gives it just a little bit of a zesty factor. So this will go great again with your fruity florals, freshies, even your gourmand scents. This is going to be great to layer with because it's going to give it just that fruity roundness, but it also has a hint of something kind of refreshing as well. So it's not going to be too cloying and too thick. And I will say, y'all, about these Snif fragrances, these are definitely not the longest lasting body mist. So please keep that in mind. If you're wanting something super, super long lasting, this is not for you. But I just like this purely for a layering aspect. I cannot do this video without my everyday luxuries recommendations, just because I feel like these are just, this entire collection, y'all, is just a great way to get body mist versions of some of your favorite or just more expensive perfumes if you don't want to go out and buy those perfumes, or if you want to layer them with these perfumes specifically. So I picked 6 out of the entire collection, but all of them are really good, and I do feel like there's something in that collection for everybody. But these are the 6 that I personally know for sure I'm going to be wearing this spring and that I've already been wearing. The first one is one that I've already emptied a bottle of. So this is a fresh second bottle, and this one is If You Musk. This one is inspired by Glossier's You, and I definitely feel like I like this one just a hair better. This is just a perfect year-round scent, but spring specifically, because I feel like in spring, it's so easy to reach for a musk-forward fragrance. And this is a musk that is done in a way where it is slightly sweet, a little powdery, and it kind of has that lipstick effect that I really, really like. So this one has notes of iris, pink pepper, and airy musk. So again, musk is just so easy to wear in the spring and summer, because if you're going outside and you have on like a nice dress and you just want something that smells easy, especially if you're hot, if it's hot outside, or you're going to be outdoors all day and you want something that smells like a sweetened second skin or just smells like you, these are perfect scents for that when you don't want to think about what you're putting on, but also if you want to layer it with something to make it smell more personalized to you. So this is another fragrance mist that I feel like layers so well with everything, and it's also great to wear on its own because it just smells like you're not necessarily wearing a fragrance and you just smell clean, slightly sweet, and really, really beautiful. So If You Musk, one of my faves. I still have no idea why they discontinued this one, but hopefully they bring this back or some version of it back, maybe this semi-annual sale, because I definitely think this one was a standout to me. And I feel like a lot of people like this one as well. So if you got a chance to try this one, let me know in the comments below, like, if this is one of your faves, because I definitely feel like this is like in my top 5. And actually, you guys, now that I mention it, if you did not see my video where I rated all of the everyday luxuries that I have in my own personal collection, definitely check that video out, because I pretty much told you guys what all my favorites were in that video, so I will link it up top. This is one that is newer to my collection that I'm very excited to bring out for spring, but this one is Guilty as Fig. This one has notes of fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk, and this one is inspired by Fleur's father figure, but I definitely feel like it is indeed inspired by and not a dupe, because this is definitely softer, prettier, and more feminine to me than that fragrance. This has a very creamy, sweet fig note. It's not super prominent. I feel like it's beautifully blended. This is just an easy reach, fruity, slightly floral fragrance. The jasmine and the musk, again, they come together in a really, really easy to wear, beautiful second skin like musk. This is almost like very closely related to If You Musk, but I feel like this has the addition of more fruit and a more pronounced jasmine note. So I feel like if you like that one, you will definitely like this one, especially if you like fig. It's not super in your face and overwhelming. And this is just one of those scents that I spray on and I want to be outside. I want to be in the sun. I want to be around people. It just smells good. It's very uplifting, and it's one of those scents that just puts me in the mindset of spring, warm weather, pretty dresses, like all of the spring things. So I'm super excited to pull this one out, play around with it, and give you guys some layering combos with this one. Now, this is another one that was discontinued. No idea why, but Pink Obsessed, another one of my faves. This one has notes of a blushing jasmine, cashmere praline, and vanilla bourbon. And she is inspired by none other than Valentino Donna Born in Roma. And I definitely feel like out of all of the everyday luxury scents that I've smelled, this is probably like top 3 as far as closest to being a spot on dupe for things. Yeah, this smells so close to Valentino Donna Born in Roma to me. I just feel like it's not as sharp on that pink peppery opening, but this just smells like a pretty girl to me. This is a perfect every occasion type of fragrance. You can wear this for date night. You can wear this every day. Like, it's very non-offensive, very likable. You get that slightly spicy jasmine and then the vanilla bourbon in the dry down. So it's just very smooth, very feminine, and it has that nice sweetness once it dries down. So this is another one that is going to layer beautifully with both your gourmands and your fruity florals, because it just kind of has that very easy to wear scent profile that a lot of perfumes have, and she's just likable and easy for me. So if you guys have this one, let me know in the comments below if you guys are excited to wear this one this spring as well, because I just feel like this is a perfect spring fragrance in my opinion. This one is actually quickly becoming a favorite of mine, but this one is Your Cheeky, and this one has notes of pink peppercorn, warm almond flower, and vanilla bean. And I'm starting to realize, y'all, I really love a pink pepper note in fragrances. Most of the time, if there's a fragrance that has other notes that I like and it has pink pepper, I'm usually a fan. And oh, this smells so good, y'all. This is inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl Blush, and the more I wear it, the more this smells like that scent to me. It has this very beautifully done, like creamy almond orange flower dynamic, and it almost has a little bit of a lactonic quality to me, but for the most part this just has that creamy citrus powdery lactonic vibe going on with a little bit of vanilla in the dry down, and this just smells very good, very likable to me. This also reminds me a bit of Mont Blanc Signature, so if you are a fan of those like citrus vanilla DNA, that's kind of what I'm getting here, except there's just more of a pronounced orange blossom note, so it's definitely more floral forward. But another easy reach fragrance. I feel like if you like Pink Obsessed, you would also probably like this because it has the same type of scent DNA. I feel like this is going to be a good one to layer with citrus fragrances as well as like your Gourmands and things like that. So Your Cheeky is definitely one that's going to be on my spring tray, and I'm super excited to play around with her. Now, this is another one I already know I'm going to put a hurting on this spring and summer, and I already have a backup bottle of this, but I feel like I want to go ahead and get the body cream of this and maybe even the perfume pen, because this is a pistachio DNA that's not already heavily overdone in the fragrance market. Like most of us already probably assumed this was going to be a dupe for Kayali's Young Pistachio or Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62. In my opinion, it's not a dupe of either one of those. So this one has notes of pistachio creme, toasted vanilla, and sugared patchouli. And this is definitely a very sweet pistachio creme. Like that is what this smells like to me. When I first got this, I said this reminded me of if Starbucks or Dunkin' or like any of these popular coffee shops, if they had a pistachio flavored coffee syrup, that is what this smells like. It is so sugary sweet pistachio, and I absolutely love this. So if you guys have smelled the Pistache body care line, they have a fragrance, they have body butters, like they have oils, they have hand soaps, they have all kind of stuff for that line out. This smells like that. It also smells like the Bath and Body Works Toasted Vanilla and Pistachio Candle. It's just super sweet and delicious smelling, you guys. And another one that is a great spring and summer gourmand, because I feel like even though it's sugary sweet, it still plays nice in the heat, in my opinion. It's not super thick and cloying, and I just love this one as a pistachio lover. So if you have not checked this one out, girl, please pick this one up because I absolutely love her. And y'all already knew this one was going to be in this video, but this is the last one from the Everyday Luxuries collection before I give you guys the rest of my spring recommendations. And this one is Loyal to You, which of course is inspired by Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I already have a little dent in here. I actually have really been enjoying wearing these two together. I actually told you guys about this layering combo in my video where I was rating all of these. So some of you guys said you tried that combo and you really liked it. So I do have a layering video coming up here soon. Just bear with me, girl. I'm getting caught up because I've been out of town for the past couple of weeks. Even though I own the fragrance that is inspired by this scent, I don't feel like this is a spot on dupe, and I feel like this is a variation of that fragrance that I actually want to own the perfume of this as well. And if you guys did not know, lemon and citrus or vanilla, just lemon citrus gourmands period, are like some of my favorite type of scent profile. So many fragrances in my collection have that type of scent note. So this one has notes of sweet lemon blossom, orange flower, and vanilla marshmallow. And if you guys have smelled Devotion, I pretty much said that this is like Devotion without that super sharp zesty lemon, right? And it's more fluffy, it's more airy. So I think that makes this perfect to wear in the spring and summer, because not only are you getting citrus, you're getting fluffy, sweet marshmallows. And this just smells so good, y'all. Like this literally smells like a lemon meringue or just lemon and marshmallows, like lemon and marshmallow cream or something like that. It just smells so delicious to me. I've already been layering this with a bunch of stuff, so I cannot wait to share those combos with you guys. But I definitely feel like I want to get the matching body cream and a perfume for this as well, just because I feel like it's different enough from other stuff I have in my collection that I can justify having the perfume as well. The next one is actually going to be from the Bridgerton collection. Now I do think this one was discontinued, but if you have this one, this is a perfect spring scent, you guys. This is the diamond of the season, and this one has notes of sparkling peach, spring daffodil, and radiant jasmine. I picked this up from winter semi-annual sale, and I vividly remember saying this is a perfect spring fragrance because this to me smells like peach rings but the daffodil in here is giving it this green, fresh, kind of like yellow floral vibe. And it weirdly works in here. So this is definitely a sweet, fruity floral. It's got a little bit of a powderiness, a little bit of a greenness, but overall, I think this works very, very well. So this is like peach candy and flowers to me. And I feel like this is perfect for spring. So I'm excited to layer this with some of my peach fragrances. I think this is going to go bomb with that. And also just some of my more floral forward perfumes that I want to add some fruity peachiness to it without taking away from the perfume. So yeah, this is definitely a good one. I don't know why Bath & Body Works discontinues the ones that smell like perfumes to me, but this one's really, really good. And if you have it, I definitely think you should pull it out for spring. I love me a sweet floral. So of course I had to include Belle from the Princess Collection. Honestly, y'all, the Princess Collection to me as a whole was kind of a flop. There were only like 3 from that collection that I was like, okay, I like these, but everything else I was just kind of like a little underwhelmed by. But Belle was definitely one that stood out to me that I think is great for spring. So Belle has notes of rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. And if you know me, you guys know on top of lemon vanillas, I love rose vanilla combos. Like that's one of my favorite combinations. This one is just gorgeous, you guys. This one is gorgeous. It is a creamy, whipped, fluffy vanilla and rose combo. Almost think of like a rose dipped in like some sort of vanilla cream. That is what it smells like to me. And then the buttercup is giving it this warm, bright, like sunny floral type of vibe. And it just smells fun, uplifting. It smells sweet. It smells girly. This is one of those scents that smells like the phrase, I'm just a girl. Like that is what this smells like to me. It just smells very feminine and delicate and whimsical and sunny and happy. Like I just love this one. It literally smells like how the bottle looks, like bright and yellow and cheerful. So I really love this one and I'm excited to play around with this one for spring as well. Of course, I had to do champagne toast for the next one. I cannot do a spring video without champagne toast. A perfect spring or summer scent, because this just reminds me of you like being at brunch, sipping on a mimosa, sipping on Prosecco, champagne, like just those bubbly, fruity, fizzy drinks that make you think about spring and summer. And that is what champagne toast is giving. So she has notes of bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. And I feel like, honestly, this is one of the most universally liked Bath & Body Works scent. Like my mom likes this, my grandma likes this, I like it, younger people like it, older people like it. I just feel like this is one of Bath & Body Works' top selling fragrances for a reason, because so many people like how this smells. It's bubbly, it's fruity and fizzy, and it's not too cloyingly sweet in my opinion. It layers beautifully with so many things. This is the perfect spring fragrance mist to layer with your fruity florals or to wear by itself when you don't want to think about something. It just makes you feel happy. Like those citrus fruits and that bubbly, sparkling, effervescent note. It just puts you in the mindset of spring and makes you want to be outside sipping a mimosa, girl. My last spring fragrance mist recommendation, you guys, is one that is technically a part of Bath & Body Works winter fragrance lineup. But listen, do not let these seasons that these scents come out throw you off. I personally feel like Strawberry Snowflakes is more of a spring summer fragrance than it is a fall winter fragrance, because it's basically a lighter, creamier, fluffier version of like your strawberry pound cake. So this has notes of juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. And this is basically strawberries and whipped cream. And I feel like you want to wear your lighter, more lactonic and fluffy gourmand fragrances during the spring and summer. So if you are a girly like me that never retires your gourmands, this is the type of gourmand that I'm reaching for in the spring and summer. Those that have a heavier lactonic note that are just light and fluffy and easy to wear. And this kind of gives me the same vibe as Macaron Cloud, where it's sweet, that sugar strawberry, it's like a sugary sweet candy strawberry. And then the bergamot gives it just a hint of this zestiness. And then of course you have your whipped cream. So overall, this is just such an easy throw on and go with strawberries and whipped cream fragrance. And that's all there is to it. Like I absolutely love this, and it just is forever going to be a favorite of mine. I reach for this scent more in the spring and the summer than I do in the fall and the winter, because in the fall and the winter, I'm more prone to reach for strawberry pound cake because I feel like it is more of a heavy gourmand than this is. And this is just perfect for you to wear when it's hot outside and you still want to smell like strawberries and whipped cream. All right, y'all. Now, if you made it this far, let me know from my list which ones were your faves. Or if I did not mention your fave at all, what is a fragrance mist you are super excited to wear this spring? Like, what's your number one? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching to the end. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.